A coalition of 65 civil society organizations on Monday held a solidarity rally in support of what they call the transformation stride of the Group Chief Executive Officer of Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, KYARI, and other top executives. The coalition, which cut across the 6 geopolitical zones, have kicked against the malicious and baseless protests organized earlier against the top management of NNPCL and pipeline surveillance contractor TOMPOLO, aka TOMPOLO, by a so-called group, Northern Youth Advocacy for Good Governance and Arewa Youth Group. Clearview News in Mefonokon was there and now tells us more.
With different inscriptions, such as "We cast vote of confidence on NNPCL management team," TOMPOLO has delivered beyond reasonable doubt. The Northern Youth call on President Tinubu to support and stand with TOMPOLO in the Niger Delta area. The coalition of 65 civil society groups across the 6 geopolitical zones said it became necessary to respond to the protest staged by the distressed young men under the aegis of Arewa Youth Congress and Northern Youth Advocacy for Good Governance initiatives, whose intentions is to cause chaos and subsequently unleash mayhem in the country polity.
With the spread of military coup across Africa, it is only fair for well-meaningful Nigerians and discerning mind to read between the lines and deduce that the protest was intended to spark a wave of protest and cause a situation of anarchy, subsequently mayhem and massacre, which is not our prayer. So it is based on this, after deliberations, debate, antecedent, we come up with this press briefing that we have disengaged any meaningful youth Nigeria has disengaged himself with so-called Arewa group who came here this morning to destabilize the peace and insecurity of this noble NNPC.
The group said Arewa Youth Congress and Northern Youth Advocacy for Good Governance initiatives have not established any fact to back up their corruption scandals against the NNPCL executive team and TOMPOLO.
And today the Northern Youth Council is standing here to tell you today that we disassociate ourselves with any observation or comment made by some so-called youth call themselves the Arewa Progressive Forum. So for the issue of TOMPOLO, we are in 100% support of TOMPOLO.
The purpose of that contract was to secure the pipelines, to secure our commonwealth in Nigeria. So they should get it straight. So they should not be against him, they should have reasons to support him. And secondly, we are calling on the NNPC to share this job so that it will reach other leaders, to increase in the budgetary of this surveillance contract in order to capture other leaders like Ateketom, TOMPOLO, Asari Dokubo, and all the rest, including people like us.
We want to tell you people that these people that you see here, that representing this tower here, they are professionals, they are technocrats. KYARI, Adoke, and his cohorts, these people are professionals. Let the politicians stay clear. Whosoever that has sponsored them, they should keep on. Youth of Nigeria shouldn't be allowed themselves to be used against the performing people that have been at the hands of things.
You see, this pipeline surveillance job is a job that has brought positivity in oil production. If you can remember, before now, the level of bunkering in the Niger Delta region was very high, which is what led to the output, the production of crude oil from the south became lower. But immediately this job of the pipeline surveillance was given to TOMPOLO. Myself and you know that since then till now, the production of crude oil in Nigeria has been increasing from day to day.
KYARI and Adoke, they are good people. They are working good work for us. And we don't want anybody to touch them, because if they come out and say they want to fight them, we are here women, we're ready to fight too.
The coalition is therefore appealing to those that are grieved with the performance of the NNPCL management team and TOMPOLO to use legal means to table their grievances and not resorting to cheap protest. Imefonokun reporting for Clearview News.